YouTube! Sunny po ang inyong lingkod and welcome back to my channel. And for today, I'm going to share to you the difference between genotype and phenotype. So what is genotype? Genotype is the genetic markup of the Guppy, while the phenotype is the expression of the trait. It's the physical appearance of the Guppy. So here, this is my blue diamond tank. In this tank, I have two kinds of males. For me to show you what is genotype and phenotype, so here I will catch 4 males with different phenotype. So all these guppies are blue diamond, so their genetic markup is blue diamond. To become a breeder, you should know the basic of genotype and phenotype, because I'm breeding, this is very important in crossbreeding, in line breeding, or in breeding. The genotype and phenotype is very important. So now here are the males. So on the left are 2 males and on the right another 2 males. So these males, their genetic markup are blue diamonds, but on the left different phenotype and on the right is another phenotype of blue diamond. So let's have a closer look. So here you will see that the fins, the caudal fins, are color red with some blue. So this is the phenotype. And here you will notice that the fins, the caudal fin of this blue diamond guppy is red. There's red. So probably this is a genetic mutation of the blue. And here is another phenotype. And this is the blue, pure blue diamond phenotype. Here you will see that the caudal fins are color blue. So that means that this phenotype is blue and it has a big caudal fin. So later I will be also talking about alleles and traits and a lot more about guppy breeding. So now you will see here, let's have a comparison. See, on the right are all blue and on the left are have red caudal fins. So now this is also a blue diamond male. So I would like to cross this to my HB red tail. So now this is also another blue diamond male. I am crossing this also with my red tail guppies. And this is my latest crossbreeding. So these are the females are all blue diamond females, and the male is a green cobra male. So my goal here is to produce blue cobra. So hopefully the mark of the traits of the male will be expressed on their first generation with the blue diamond females. So it has two different genotype, but my goal is to cross them and to have a blue cobra guppy. So here is also my cross. The male here is the first generation. This is a cross of my HB red tail and a guppy from where I get from the BFAR. So guppy in the BFAR have big caudal fins. So I cross it and the trait was transferred to the first generation. So here it is, to have a closer look with this male that I am crossing with my HB red tail. So here it is. It has a bigger caudal fin and dorsal fin. Even though the color is not really good, but the traits of the dorsal fin and caudal fin, I like the traits of this guppy because it has a bigger dorsal fin and caudal fin. So I want this trait to be inherited by the HB red tail. So hopefully the first generation will express this trait. So because as of now there's a lot of fry and I'm taking care of the fry of this male guppy. You see, but the tail of this guppy have marks. So anyway, it doesn't matter if it has marks. The important thing here is that the size of the dorsal fin and caudal fin will be passed to the next generation. So here is another crossbreeding that I have. So the male here is first generation cross of red guppy and full red guppy. So now I breed this guppy with my HB red tail, and my goal here is that the traits of the full red will be passed to my HB red tail, which have a brighter red color. So this is the male. See, this is the first generation of cross of my red and full red. So here you will see the dorsal fin and the caudal fin is much more is color red. So this is the first generation of my crossbreeding result. And as of now, this male have already a lot of fry. So I'm going to put him back to where he belongs. There he goes. So here you will see that there's a lot of fry, and also here. So this is all the first generation of HB red tail and the cross of red and full red. So later I will show you the juvenile size of those fry. So here is another crossbreeding that I have. This is the HB red tail with a bigger dorsal fin. So now this is the result of my crossbreeding. These are all red tail. Before they have a round tail, but now they have a nice dorsal fin and caudal fin with color red. So this is the result, the second generation HB red tail crossbreeding result. So this is also another HB red tail, second generation, and now I am crossing this with my HB red tail and hoping to have a result of the male. So I'm hoping that the males here that will be produced will look like the male. And also here is another tank of my second generation HB red tail. This is also the male. I cross it with the HB red tail, and same, I am hoping to have a good result in this breeding. So later I'm going to give you an update for this. So now back to this male. So this male is the first generation. Before, this male has a round tail, and now this is the upgraded HB red tail that I have. So but this male have a nice dorsal fin and caudal fin. Okay, so here you will see it has a large caudal fin and dorsal fin. I like the shape of the caudal fin of this HB red tail. It's much more bigger and nicer. So later I will also be giving you an update of this crossbreeding program that I have with this male. So here you will see the fins have no marks, not like the other one. It has marks, but it is much more bigger. Here there is no marks and it is much more bigger. So I like this trait. So here it has a bigger caudal fin. So I like the traits of this male, HB red tail male. And I would like to continue this kind of traits to be passed, this trait to be passed to the next generation. And I'm hoping a good result on this crossbreeding that I have. So here is another crossbreeding that I have. This one is the first generation cross of HB white and my HB red tail. So the genotype of this male Guppy is 50% HB red tail and 50% HB white. So here he is, and he has a lot of fry. So I will show you this male. You will see it has a big dorsal fin and caudal fin. So he has already some male fry there, juvenile fry. So I am hoping that this male juvenile will inherit the traits of this male. So the genotype of this male should be passed to the next generation. So here is the male. I'm going to show you this male, so for you to have a closer look. So this is all my crossbreeding program. So if you like to cross guppies, so later I will be also showing you my cross of HB red tail and Dumbo ear. You know, the cross of HB red tail and Dumbo ear is very nice. There is a genetic mutation that that affect the phenotype of the guppy, especially his fins. So later I'm going to show you that. So here is now the first generation HB red and HB white, 50-50% genotype, and this is the phenotype. So my HB white, see, his body is HB white and his caudal fin is HB red tail. So now this is the first generation of the cross. So I'm hoping that the dorsal fin and the caudal fin of this juvenile will be will look like the male, his father. So here, as I see, we cannot yet determine if this male has inherited the genotype of his father, because it is still a juvenile. It will take 5 to 6 months for the traits to show up, if it has inherited the traits of his father. So the genotype is the genetic markup of the guppy, while the phenotype is the expression of the trait. It is how the guppy looks. If you have any question or suggestion, please leave a comment down below this video. And for more updates, please subscribe on my YouTube channel, Palawan Ornamental Fish Hub, or you may visit us on Facebook. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Mabuhay!